Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today, whatever day it is. Today we're going to work on foundation. I'm going to show you what I use first and then start the application process so you can walk along with me. So I use a number of foundations. My main foundation I use is the L'Oreal True Match. This one here is in Cocoa C8. I love it because it goes on so flawlessly, leaves my skin looking very smooth and airbrushed almost. This is an empty one, so you know I use it. I set it with this True Match as well, also in Cocoa C8, in Cool, and I really love this. I switch up because I don't like my face to look the same all the time as far as coverage. So I'll use the liquid for a little lighter coverage, or heavier coverage really with the powder on top. But if I'm just spot checking or doing something, you know, I don't want a whole bunch of makeup on, I just want to put it in spots to blend it all in. I use NC50 Studio Tech from MAC. I love this as well. I also set that with my L'Oreal. And then lastly, I use a 360 here. I like this too as well. Can you see that? Poreless, matte poreless. It really is matte poreless, people. And this shade is Mocha. Hey, Mocha. So, let's get started. So first what I'm going to use this one today, my True Match, just to give you a true application as if I was going out, which I might go out after this, okay? So what I do is I take it and I pour it on my hand first. As you can see, this is a little empty tube, girls. So I have to get some more of this. So I pour it on my hand. The reason for pouring it on my hand because it's easily accessible this way. And I usually like let it drip a little bit to spread it out because I don't need a whole bunch. I don't want to look cakey, you know what I mean? So I love this brush by MAC, 196. I'm trying my best here. That didn't work. So 196 brush. I like it. It's a flathead, kind of at an angle, and it helps with my application. So I'll just pat it on. It looks like it's a lot, but smooth it out. Yeah. Check. You see that? See what I mean? This is why I like it, because you can control how much you're putting on, and rubbing it into your skin, it blends right in. Now, a question I received is, what if you are a couple different shades on your face? How do you successfully get coverage on your face? So my recommendation would be, sometimes you have to use two different colors. For where you're lighter, you might need a darker color. Where you're darker, you might need a lighter color, and blend them all together to give yourself the desired hue you're looking for. So my recommendation would be to mix them, understanding that you have to maybe purchase two bottles. Just think of it as you don't have to get another bottle, you know, for double the time, because you will just use a little bit of both, you know, as opposed to someone like me who needs one. I have to purchase it more often. So don't look at it like, oh, my coverage is going to cost more money or anything like that. No, honey baby, this right here, $8.99. Go to Target, CVS, and don't get me started on coupons. You know, so get that. So as you can see, as I'm still applying here, that was enough for me to get the coverage that I'm looking for first off. Now, if you have blemishes or, you know, bumps, as such myself, if you want more coverage, you can conceal underneath this. But I'm like, take me flaws and all, honey, and I still look flawless. Let me give you a close up. Can you see what I mean by airbrushed almost? And I don't cover my mole, so that's the first layer. I go in now with my True Match, and I said it was C8. I think you can see that. And I use this brush. Now this is BH Cosmetics. You can see that. This is just a regular foundation brush, foundation powder brush. And I don't use too much of this because it comes off a little darker than I am. And I'm not going to my funeral. I'm going out to, you know, catch something on my line. So we don't want too much powder unless you like the powder look. Completely your preference. I don't on myself because somehow my skin doesn't absorb the powder as much as the liquid. So I go very lightly in with the powder. So that's literally all I do. Boom, foundation is done. Okay. So that was my foundation tutorial. Hopefully that was helpful. If you have any further questions, please post them, subscribe, like, all that great stuff. I'm coming back very soon with a eyelash tutorial and a contouring tutorial. So stay tuned.